Welcome back to Power Recruit, everybody. My name is Corrin, and I am your dungeon master for this evening. With me are 3 quizzical players. They are...
My name is Andrew, and I am playing Gabriella Glimmer.
My name is Neil, and I'm playing Streakers.
I'm Ashlyn. I'm playing Isidore Welkenmov.
Ashlyn, it is now your time for the soda roulette. Please roll a d20.
I rolled a 9.
Awesome. And while we are pouring the drink, which, by the way, I had taped a week ago, so I have no idea what any of these are anymore.
Oh, good. Your ADHD coming in clutch.
Absolutely.
Ooh, okay, so we've got a brown bottle here.
We do.
We have an amber liquid.
But while we're doing this, let's ask, what is your character's favorite food?
Ooh, I'll go first. Izzy's favorite food, because she's still relatively new to the valley, but she's discovered this wonderful food stall that sells this lightly fried bread dough that has ground spiced meat and fresh vegetables, cheese, and some sort of white cream topping. She just loves it. In real world Navajo tacos.
Yum.
Okay. Gabriella's favorite food happened to be Sheila's potato pancakes.
Nice.
Because they are also filled with things like whatever meat we've got on hand, often like ham or beef or pork. Some vegetables like leeks. I actually had leeks for the first time recently.
Oh,
Did you?
nice.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Nice.
Kind of like oniony, but different.
Did they leak anywhere?
No. We got some Korean pancakes that had leeks in them.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good. Anyways, so kind of like that, but it's like potato flour based, and it's got cheese and meat in it and onions and lots of spices.
Yeah,
and
it
good
sounds
stuff.
delicious.
Yeah.
I wasn't hungry, but that's not the case anymore. Streak's favorite dish is probably spicy hazelnut noodles with pork. Udon noodles, specifically.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I love it.
Mhm.
All right, so
We need to find a noodle shop somewhere.
I know, right?
in-game or in real world?
I mean, that's an option.
All right, so let's all take a whiff and a sip. Oh, no.
Ooh, it smells sweet.
So just looking at it, I'm going to guess maybe it's like butterscotch or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking butterscotch.
I'm getting like a candy sense to it.
I feel like I'm picking up a little spice with the scent, maybe.
It doesn't smell like vanilla.
It smells almost like chocolate.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
I think
Try?
it's a chocolate
Yeah.
soda.
Try.
It's not dark like a dark chocolate. It's more like a golden color, but
Is this supposed to be like marshmallow flavored?
It's too bad that this isn't a video medium.
Oh.
Neil just went like, whoa, what is that?
Whoa.
I did make a bit of a face, and unfortunately, it was not an exaggeration.
It's almost floral.
Floral? I can't.
It's not good.
I don't know.
It's like,
I'm actually okay with it.
You can have my portion.
Oh.
Like I'm getting like hints of like lavender
yeah, I'm getting like
scent anyways.
flour, but also really, really, really sweet, like marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
I feel like
Maybe
I'll feel better once I
I bet
know.
it's like a campfire or something like that.
Mm.
So it's supposed to be like smoky
Ooh, maybe it's
and marshmallow.
s'mores.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm
Oh,
getting
you
the
know.
scent of chocolate.
Chocolate.
it could
Yep.
be s'mores.
Let's.
Yeah,
How do we find out?
I'm gonna brave
Pull
one
off
more
the
sip.
tape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ashley's close to you. Pull off the tape.
I think you're right with
Be
the
careful
s'mores.
with your fingers.
Oh. Ugh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Corrin wrapped the bottle in
Painter's tape.
painter's tape and then like wrote on it with blue
I'm
marker. And as we were
sorry.
passing it around,
Oh,
it was
we
like,
were all wrong.
oh no.
How bad is it?
What is
But-
it?
The blue marker just got on everybody's fingers. So it's just like,
What?
What is it?
Oh no, that explains a lot.
Oh, it's cookie dough flavored.
Fudge brownie cookie dough bites.
okay.
By who? Who's the brand?
It
The
just says the
original.
original.
Oh,
So
I
I guess
give-
it's made by Cookie Dough Bites.
mm-mm.
I can see it.
I feel better
Why?
about the flavor, but no.
Why is it floral? Why
Yeah.
was there floral flavoring?
There's like a good like chocolatey sweet to it, but then it's got like a weird aftertaste.
It does have a bit
And
of
like-
an aftertaste. I would still drink it.
Here, you can have mine. Oh no!
I mean, I'll probably sip on it.
I just tried it again, and I'm still blah.
Pass it over
Okay,
here. I'll have some more.
Corrin can't give a negative rating So I give this a 1.
Oh
It's
my
so
goodness.
bad.
Wow.
I'll give it a 2 for creativity alone.
Oh, I'd give it a 5.
Oh,
I'm not that mean. And that's really weird because I don't like soda.
I'm fine.
I want to like it, but it's just like
That's
not
a
quite
sentence.
doing it. Like it has this smell every time I like take a drink of it. It's just like it smells like lavender, but like bad lavender.
And see, I think the smell is actually better than the taste, personally. But maybe that's just because I really like chocolate.
Yeah, I will agree that the smell is better than the taste, but it's still not that great.
I'm still gonna drink it.
You're welcome to have it. Anyways,
Yeah, I think I'm done with it.
Ooh. On that wonderful note,
Yeah.
You can pass the bottle.
I never gave my rating. We're gonna drop this down to like a 4, maybe 3. Yeah, I think we'll do 3.
Note to future selves: never buy cookie dough again.
Cookie dough soda.
Well, on that note, oh my tummy. Let's do a recap. Oof. So you guys got into a fight with Nicholas Heartthrob and the Black Sparrow gang. They seem to be counterspelling Gabriella and also trying to separate her from everybody else. However, you prevailed, especially after Stree yeeted Nicholas through a window.
He flies very well.
It's amazing.
I listened to it a couple times, and I have to give you a power token for thinking of doing that, because that was just great.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was awesome.
Amazing.
You guys triumphed. Gabriella also tarnished their reputation a little bit by telling people that they started the fight.
I mean, they did.
And you guys continued on to the south to get to the Siren's Wake. When you got there, you saw that there was someone standing in front of the ship. It happened to be Airman, who you guys met
Back
when you
in episode 1.
Yeah, when you guys took the job from the accountant, whose father was the ship captain, who was in charge of bringing the cargo into
Airman's
the valley.
father was the ship
Okay,
captain.
Yeah, Airman's father was in charge of bringing the cargo into Lake Town. Airman, instead of ratting you out, gave you a bag of tofu bolana, and also led the Black Sparrow gang in the opposite direction, giving you guys the ability to escape out of Lake Town and out of the port.
And he gave us like a good word with the customs officer. Like as soon as I gave his name, she was like, "Oh, say no more. You're good."
Yep.
Ooh, but I also want to nominate a power token for Ander
Oh.
because of the mantle of inspiration that Gabriella gave.
Ah.
That super helped out Izzy when she was going to die.
Yeah, you were
Without
down.
it.
There's like the first time you've ever been down that low, right?
Yeah, it was a close call.
Let's see, we're on episode 18,
This is
19?
episode 19,
Plus 30 some odd from...
plus 34 episodes from the first campaign.
Yeah. So you made it a long ways.
Yeah. So, whew, I that was very helpful. So power token to you.
Thank you.
I agree. That was clutch. So, it is early morning. I'll say at this time that you guys managed to get out and start your way down the river, or start your way up the river, since you guys
Yes.
are going up the valley. I will say it's around 9 a.m. Going upstream is going to take about a day and a half to get to Vasilisa.
Here's a question for you. This may throw a wrench in your timetable just now.
Sure.
It would take a normal boat a
Yes.
day and a half versus the Siren's Wake. Because the Siren's Wake can move a lot faster.
Right. So the Siren's Wake at its normal pace will take a day and a half. You could cut that down
Yeah.
if you so desire.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have left the port and you're making your way up the river. What are you going to do?
We are going to do so at speed. Not like reckless speed, but we're going to go for long distance speed. And you all have been directed by Gabriella. She's telling you, giving you directions on what things to do and help around, but she's at the helm. And in a moment, you see as she begins to sing a haunting melody.
My friend, and seize the tide.
She seems to pass her hand over a part of the wood near the helm that looks like it's covered in silver, and the ship seems to move faster. There is a bit of wind moving that direction, but this seems to be moving at a quicker pace.
Huh. I am confused because I have not had enough to drink yet today.
Yeah, a ship this size generally can't go this fast. Normally the bigger ships, the bigger cargo ships going up and down the river, they usually use like livestock to make the motor go quicker
Like
up the river.
Somebody like walking inside a paddle or something like that.
Yeah, so there's either like manpower or animal power or something else going on. There are a couple like super fancy giant boats from like really rich people that may have some magic going on there, but it's very rare for a small boat like this to have something going and there's no manpower or a sheep walking.
And I slept below decks, and I don't remember seeing any livestock.
You look below, it's just cargo hold. Just a very thin line of cargo.
Unfortunately, we didn't pick up any cargo on our way up this time either.
There was no time.
Yeah. I guess I'm just going to have to pick something up on our way. Now, we've got a bit of time, probably about a day at this rate. I think we're going to be able to shave off maybe half day with this. We're going to need to stop by Vasilisa and get some cargo, maybe pick up a passenger. It's always good to make good use of these kind of trips, make it more profitable. Oh, Streak.
Hey, right.
We never discussed the actual job, like never offered it.
You didn't?
You didn't?
I thought that was kind of okay. Thought you would have done that before.
I was a
Came into
little...
all of our. Oh, you're right. We started getting chased by your ex-boyfriend's gang immediately out of that tavern.
Yeah, things kind of escalated a bit.
Wait, I get a job out of this?
Yes, I mean,
Oh,
it's either that or you can leave now or when we get to Vasilisa.
Yeah, just jump off the boat now.
It's an option.
Peers over the edge, looking at the water racing by.
I think I'll take you up on the job.
Yeah, Izzy in the background's just like nodding her head like, yeah, good choice.
I don't swim too well. Tend to just drop.
Like a stone, hey?
Hey,
I don't know the feeling.
cheers.
Takes a drink from his gourd.
Light as a feather.
Now, I think we did mention something about Izzy's friend in Titanian.
Yes.
She's got some work for us.
Correct.
There seemed to be some trouble there, and she needs some help clearing out the mines or acting as some sort of muscle. She wasn't super clear.
That's a good question.
Do you have that letter, Izzy?
Wait, so is it your job or is it someone else's job?
So we are acting as contractors, if you will. And
Oh,
so
no, right.
you would be worked into that. One of Izzy's associates sent her a request, and she needed a way to get to Titanian.
Right.
Hence myself and the Siren's Wake. She gestures to the ship there. And I needed extra help. She gestures to you and Izzy as far as manning the ship because my regulars are on leave for about a month or so.
Oh, okay. While I'm thinking about it, would you mind if we made a brief stop before Titanian?
I mean, we're going to Vasilisa first.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's your stop?
I
I imagine we can fit it. I don't know how urgent our...
I don't think we can get there by boat. More like maybe I just need to take a short little hike on my own, perhaps. Just outside.
I mean, are we planning to stay in Vasilisa overnight, Gabby, or are we making a quick stop and going straight to Titanian after that?
I'd like to get through as quick as we can. We might stop by my brother's place. He handles a lot of the movement of goods that my family makes there. We might pop in and see if he needs anything moved upstream. We can kind of sort that out. And if we're lucky, we can get through without having to stay for dinner or anything like that.
Your brother is sparkly as you are?
No.
Oh, good.
He is much more businesslike. His name is Kale. Very kind fellow.
Kale.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes funny when I say it.
Oh, you mean like the leaf? No, it's like AEL.
Still tastes funny when I say it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's why I prefer to go by a more glamorous name myself. I've suggested a few to him, but he seems to like it, and that's what he does. He's very very practical fellow.
See.
I mean, if you're going to be in the business, it tends to go that way.
He's very good with cheese.
Oh, that's the brother.
You might have seen some of his goods around town. I think that they are the Lamel's Gouda.
I have heard of it. I've heard good things about it.
That's what they say. It's good.
Duh.
Gouda
It's
is
good.
Gouda.
Duh.
IRL, I love Gouda.
He's good.
Gouda is fantastic. Smoked Gouda is the best.
Yes. Cheese.
Today
We just
is
keep talking about food.
yes,
Ashlyn, focus.
Nope. Pouring another cookie dough.
Oh no. You are welcome to it.
The bottle's half now.
Oh boy. Izzy, you got
We're
that
not even
letter?
drunk. What's going on? Sorry. What was the question?
Letter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I thought you were asking about something else.
Yeah, is he just standing there with a letter? Oh yeah, there's a letter in my hand.
He's like, hold on, I have to go find it. Finally pulls it out and she's like, reads through it quickly. She's like, oh yeah, she is dealing with some, I will say, bullies who are trying to stop a deal that she's trying to make with her and her business partner to secure rights to a mine. So the job is to protect her and her partner from said bullies until they can secure the rights to the mine.
Okay.
And then we get a bit of the profit from the mine as a payment on top of 3,000 gold
Nice.
to be split amongst us. I hope you are good at chasing away bullies, Streak.
You mentioned the total amount that was to be paid out, and Streak is just kind of standing blue screened.
You all
I'm sorry,
right there?
Is that less than your normal fee?
What? Oh, no, it's fine. That's fine. What was that number one more time? Just for my sake.
3,000 gold plus 5% rights to the mining operation.
Ooh, that'll keep things moving along nicely.
I see.
I mean, I've got your standard upkeep here on the Siren's Wake. She looks down at some of the scratches from our previous trip downriver. She got most of it worked out and cleaned up and repaired, but there's still some residual marks.
Now, because the mathematician in me is going to be bothered by this, Izzy's going to have to say, I don't know if the 5% would be split amongst us or if that's just a for me thing because she's my friend. So, to be determined, folks.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I plan on making a few contacts up there to work in some business around. I mean, I'd be fine with a portion of that if you were willing to.
I would not mind sharing it.
It's very kind of you.
Could do like a, I don't know, think of like a 33% split thing somehow later, but yeah, it's fine.
We can work out the details.
Awesome. So, as you guys are trotting along, can one of you please roll me a d6?
Who knows?
I will.
Okay.
You're brave.
Yes.
It's like I rolled the d20 for the soda and chose poorly, apparently, so.
Not for you.
Yeah, you
I
came
mean-
out all right.
You came out all right.
Not my favorite, but I will still drink it.
All right. I rolled a 3.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So as you guys are going along, it's quiet for the first 3 hours. And then, Gabriella, as you are looking off the bow, you see a dark patch in front of you. Now, the river itself at this point is about a half mile wide, but you see a very, I want to say it's thin, but it's long.
Okay, well, we're going to steer around that. That could be a tree that's submerged, that's been lodged there. We don't need to run into that.
Right. Okay, I'm going to need you to do a boat handling check.
Okay. We might slow some speed, too, at the moment.
If you slow speed, I will give you advantage.
Cool. Ooh. Advantage is useful. I rolled a 16 and a 1. 16 plus 3 for 19.
Awesome. So, which way do you go, left or right?
Right.
Okay. You start steering the Siren's Wake to the right, and you notice that line kind of shifts a little bit, but it's not like a single body. It's almost as if it's a lot of little bodies moving around. However, because you slowed down, you are able to skirt by without catching whatever this attention is, if it had an attention at all.
I can't think of any river fish that move in schools. That's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
strange.
exactly what it looks like. It looks kind of like a school, but it's moving strange. It's not, it's almost more, well, go ahead and do a perception check.
I'm not good at this. Streak,
Hey,
I don't know how familiar you are with the river, but
it's wet.
okay. Do you know anything about fish?
They
There's-
got
There's some strange
Flippers.
ones over there. She points off the left.
I'll take a look, I suppose.
Okay. Are you helping Streak?
Yes. I have pointed it out, so therefore granting assistance. Yes?
Sure. You can either roll separately or have Streak roll twice.
I would like Streak to roll twice.
Very poor decision, really.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've only got a +0.
Well, I do have a bonus of +2, but it doesn't help when the total becomes 6.
Okay.
With a 6,
Smirky.
yeah, it looks like they're kicking up a bunch of debris. You do see like twigs and stuff, but those are also like moving. I don't know. It's very strange. I will tell you, instead of a school, it looks kind of more like a swarm of bees would move rather than a school of fish. You're going to need to make one more boat handling check. So
Okay.
what you've done is you've able to, be right parallel to them. So you need to make one more pass.
I think that she is wary of this. This seems strange, and so it is going to increase speed again, and so that would lead into this handling check, if
Okay.
that makes sense.
Correct. So you will not gain advantage if you speed up.
Yeah.
Because right now you're kind of parallel. You're far enough away that they haven't detected you yet,
Oh, okay.
but also you're still not quite sure what it is.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, in that case, we might just stick slow going around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you stick slow, go ahead and do it with advantage, please.
Let's see, 8 + 3, total of 11.
Oh no. Okay. So with an 11, you start moving. You're making good progress. You're keeping wary of the swarm thing. However, an uprooted tree branch in the middle of this river, so it looks like a tree had fallen at some point and then floated
Mm-hmm.
and gotten stuck. However, at the last moment, you realize on the other side of your ship, there's this bundle of roots that are sticking out. And I'm going to give you a choice. You have the option to speed up, which will attract their attention, or you can stop and you have to make one more check. If you stop, because the way that the river's going right now, you're going up, you're going to start going backwards, flowing the way of the river.
So I guess we're going to speed up.
So you've run into an obstacle. So if you speed up, you'll be able to bypass this if you speed up and turn. But you can also stop. If you're going at the speed that you are, you're going to float into the roots, basically.
Okay.
So if you speed up, you'll get enough traction to move out of the way, but they are going to see you. Or you can stop the boat. But because the river is going, you guys are going up the river, you're going to
it's
start
push back.
pushing back. You're going to have to
Okay.
make one more check.
We're going to go ahead and speed up then.
Okay, you speed up, and Streeg, because you were looking at these earlier, you see that this swarm stops, goes into a straight line, and shoots right at the boat.
I don't think that's a fish.
You guys need to roll for initiative, please.
Hooray!
Andrew, you will need to roll for the boat.
Okay. I can do that. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Oh no. Izzy, it's your turn.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Izzy, what did you get?
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not getting to my turn.
No, Corrin's just reading her minds and just deciding.
You know what?
Here's
Screw
your
initiative.
initiative.
I asked you to roll.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
care.
sure, I'll take that.
I don't care. No, go ahead.
I rolled a nat 1 for a total of 6.
Nice. Gabriella.
So Gabriella has a 19.
And then.
The Siren's Wake has a 1.
Oh, no. Okay.
But we add, was it Dex to that?
You do.
So a -1.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
slightly faster than the boat is what you're telling me.
So here's the thing. So we're using the keelboat stats here. We may want to stat that differently or something like that. I don't know.
We may.
We'll figure it out.
That's fine.
We will use that for now.
I mean, to be fair, a boat is not dexterous, so
That's true.
That's true. Okay, Streeg, your turn.
I'm feeling pretty good about this 16 I'm got over here.
Okay. Starting of initiative. Gabriella, you are first. You see this line of lots of things come shooting at you. What do you do?
So my instincts are to either shoot at it or turn the boat away from it to like try and maneuver the ship in such a way that it's not going to be speared by it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if there's a lot versus a few.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, I will say they're about 60 feet away from you.
Okay. We are going to try and make the Siren's Wake have a smaller profile based on the direction that the spear of things is coming at us.
Okay.
So we're going to try and turn the ship parallel, I guess, to the spike, as opposed to like perpendicular where it would go make a larger target.
Okay, since this is going so quickly, please make a boat handling check.
Okay. That is only a 12.
Okay, with a 12, yeah, I'll say in this case, based on what you want to do, I'll say the DC was 10 to turn it where you wanted it, and you managed to get it parallel to the spear that's coming straight at you.
Okay.
That was your action. Is there anything else you wish to do?
I'm going to point out to the rest of my crew, they're attacking! To arms! There's something in the water! And I would like to inspire them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we have not rested yet, so this is 3 of my 4 bardic inspiration. I spin the wheel and turn the Siren's Wake parallel to the incoming spear of whatever it is under the water, and have inspired my comrades, calling them to arms and danger. Oh, I can only do one of you, I guess. I know Izzy has a bow. I'm going to inspire her.
Okay. Get up my longbow. When it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a D6.
And so you have a D6.
I shall specify this D6 as being inspiration.
Okay.
Perfect. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That concludes my turn.
Okay, next up, it is Strieg.
Strieg turns and looks toward Gabriella and goes,
What do I do, boss?
Prepare to repel borders? Or if you see something you can hit it.
can I roll a perception check to see if I can hit the spear in the water if I jump off?
Sure.
11.
You're remembering back to when you first looked at it,
Uh-huh.
and you remember it looked kind of like a swarm of bees rather than a school of fish.
Uh-huh.
You think the swarm is still a swarm, just moving in a line.
Huh.
So you're welcome to do whatever you want with that information.
Do you have any weapons on this ship? Anything on top deck that I could, prep?
I think that there would likely be a spear, but it's like more of like a tool spear than a weapon spear. But so it's not like
Uh-huh.
It's not like a harpoon.
it's not a harpoon, but it would be an equivalent of a spear, probably for fishing.
I can either... sure. This is better than the other idea I had. Is there, by any chance, a line connected to the spear so you can pull it back if necessary?
Probably.
Probably.
I'd be down for that.
Okay. Can I grab the spear and run toward the edge and try and throw it at the incoming fish spear?
Absolutely. They are 60 feet away.
Wonderful. Are we? Can I be proficient with this fishing spear?
I mean, if it's just a spear with a rope on it. Like,
Spears are simple weapons, I think.
This
yeah,
is
they're
fair.
simple.
Okay.
But what's the distance of a spear?
Would it be like 30 feet?
Is it an African
Yeah.
or a European spear?
I don't know that.
2060.
Oh, I'm at disadvantage then.
Mm.
You could wait until they get closer.
I could wait till they get...
My also thought is like your rope's probably not that long. It's not like 60 feet of rope, I bet. It's probably like 20.
You can throw it as like, and it just slowly floats down.
It's probably like 15 feet, honestly. Because it's supposed to be like spear down and then haul back up.
Well, Street can count on one hand the number of times he's actually been on a boat.
Yep.
So I think
Is this one?
He's close.
Oh, okay, 2.
I think he is going to go through with the attack, so I will roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's not great. Does a 15 hit the group of fish?
So a 15 does hit the group of fish.
Is the rope on the spear long enough to reach the fish?
No.
Well, here's the question. Like, did you hold on to the rope?
Was the rope tied? Make a luck check.
Make a luck check.
So just a flat D20.
Yeah. High yes, low no.
It's a 9.
No, it wasn't tied.
Is there any possibility that I can try and make a save to catch the rope as I see it sailing by and go, wait?
Yeah, make a dex check.
Yes!
You see it going and falling flat, and all of a sudden the end of the rope flies past you as you try to reach out.
17.
17, you grab it. The spear plops into the water and starts sinking.
All right, can I use the rest of my turn to reel the spear back in?
Yes, you may.
Excellent.
That uses all your movement.
Right, sorry. Lesson learned. I'm ready for next time.
Yeah, that's not really meant for like long range.
I've learned.
And that is my turn.
Yay.
He's not the brightest knife in the crayon box, that's all I'm saying.
Cheapers knives in the crayon box.
I know. Those poor kids.
What kind of crayon box did you have, Neil?
A fun one.
Apparently, parents live dangerously.
Okay, next up is the swarm. This swarm of something is going to quickly swim towards you guys. It gets closer and closer and closer, and about 10 feet away, Strieg, and I'm going to say, yeah, Strieg and Gabriella, you recognize what these things are, but you've never seen them swim before. These are macro fleas.
Oh no! The macro fleas!
And both of you know macro fleas are a big problem. They will eat / terrorize anything in their path, and they're coming for you.
There's a brief moment where Gabriella is like, oh wait, yes, this is my opportunity. I can begin my macro flea circus. Then I was like, I'm not ready for this yet.
Okay, and so what they're going to do is their action and movement, they are going to swim, and they are circling the boat.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that is the end of their turn. Izzy, it is your turn.
Okay. Bonus action summon Dora, and we're going to stand back to back to each other. Also draw out my bow, knock an arrow, and let loose into the fray.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think any of us have any real good blasting things. Like area of effect stuff.
Nope, not really.
Unless you're holding out on a streak.
I got one special move called I'm the Bait, but that's about it.
Wait, I'm the bait, I'm the bait, I'm the bait. Is that what?
No, I promise it wasn't a reference. It's just Strieg could jump into the water, and he is now the bait.
Ah, perfect.
I didn't
What'd
say
you
it
get,
was a good
Izzy?
idea.
All right, thank you for the inspiration. I'm going to use it. Okay, that was a 1.
Oh, it's a
every little
bonus
bit will
one.
help. Maybe 14.
14 just hits.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you then. The inspiration just.
It is a swarm, so it's easier to hit, but there are a lot of them.
Right, which means they probably have resistance to the piercing from the arrow. Ooh, nice. Okay, 14 points of damage, of piercing damage. Yes, you can reduce that to half, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You
because
spared a few of them.
and because I have 2 attacks per action, I'm going to shoot again.
Well, first off, I need the Siren's Wake to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Did they have a reaction?
Maybe.
Okay. Now here's a question. My boat has condition immunities.
Okay.
Blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, incapacitated, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, stunned, or unconscious. If it's none of those, we're okay.
Your boat suddenly goes unconscious.
You know,
Or-
actually, it is none of those.
Okay.
I'd be very concerned if unconscious was not on that list.
Right. I mean, technically, maybe his boat can go unconscious.
So we are looking at a 12.
Okay, with a 12. Gabriella, you know how you had sung your words to awaken the Siren's Wake?
Mm-hmm.
The humming dies down. It's still on, and you think it still can move, but if it decides to attack anything, it's got disadvantage.
Okay.
It cannot take reactions,
Okay.
which I don't think either of those apply to the Siren's Wake,
No.
but its speed is halved.
Oh, okay.
So whatever
Hmm.
speed you've got right now, have that, please. So whatever is on your stat block right at this moment.
All right, 25 to hit.
That hits. And since your boat has already failed the wisdom saving throw, you're okay.
Interesting.
Weird stuff.
11 points of piercing damage.
Rounded down to 5.
That ends my turn.
That's it.
Yep. I used my bonus action to summon Dora. I used my action to shoot twice. I am not moving.
Okay, perfect. Next up is Well, the boat can't do anything at this moment. Okay, Gabriella, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't really know.
These things are swirling underneath your boat.
It's like, what do we do against it?
May I suggest dwarf on a string?
We're just gonna
Dwarf with a spear?
launch you over the ship with the rope.
Go fish?
That's what we would be doing, yes, but I don't know if that's going to help the situation or just hurt you.
I'm tough. It'll be fine.
Sounds not like a good plan.
I think that we're going to just need to go into overdrive, and I'm going to sing the second verse to the Siren song, and we are going to put on our extra speed to try and outrun these.
Okay, so you are at current normal speed because your speed is still technically halved.
Oh, sure.
So it can't dash, so it can just take basically a full movement.
Okay,
But it cannot dash on top of that.
sure.
Okay. Anything else?
It's hard when the things are in the water and around, and you did this on purpose.
I didn't. You rolled it.
Yes, but you created it, Corrin.
I did.
You made this. You did
It's
this.
still your fault, and it isn't ours at all.
There's a chance of nothing.
But it's your fault.
Of
I
course
could
it
try
is.
enthralling performance, and 4 of the creatures of the swarm might be charmed
Okay.
after a minute. But I think that would take all combat, so that's not going to be a thing.
I mean, that's a fun question because technically swarms are considered a singular creature.
Are they?
Mhm.
Because that matters to my targeting things.
It's treated as a creature for target purposes.
Mhm. But has resistance and immunities and stuff because it is a swarm.
Okay, sure.
Enthrall the
Okay.
mites to go
So
away.
here's what I'm going to do. I am going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Ooh.
Let's see, what are her components for this? It's going to be, I think that she starts rubbing her hands together and pulls them apart in kind of a glowy, gooey ball of something almost like ectoplasmic begins forming, and she throws it into the water. And I need the swarm to make an intelligence save. DC 15.
It rolled a 7 minus 5.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Amazing.
And as long as it's not an undead or construct, I'm going to make a phantasm of a really big, scary fish. You craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature you see, makes a save on a failed, create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon, no larger than 10 feet, perceivable only to the target for the duration, also includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli. Target can use its action to examine the phantasm with intelligence versus my spell save. If it succeeds, then it ends. The target treats the phantasm as if it were real. Also convinced that it can even take damage from the illusion.
What type of damage is it?
Psychic damage.
So here's a question. It has failed the illusion, so it
Mhm.
believes the illusion is real. However, it is immune to psychic damage.
Oh no.
So how does this work?
So it still believes that it's real and might be scared off, but if the big fish tries to bite it, like, it won't take the damage.
Okay, so let's back up. You cast...
Phantasmal Force.
What does it look like again?
It looks like essentially a giant piranha that famously eat macro fleas.
Ah, yes. And it's floating around in there, and they have to resist it.
It can use its action to examine it,
Mhm.
which is an intelligence investigation check versus my save DC.
Awesome. Anything else?
I would like to have it try and intimidate the creature. I want to try and scare off this swarm with my big fish that comes up out of the deep.
I'm going to have you do that at the beginning of their turn.
Okay.
Next up, Strieg.
I have learned my lesson. I take the loose end of the rope, take a couple rounds around one wrist, and hold tight to the rope, spear in the other hand, lean over the side of the boat, and chuck it into the water. Nya. A 14?
That hits.
Yes. For damage? A 6 plus 4? 10 points of damage. Curse stab.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Now, I technically have a second attack, but I don't think I can reel it back in time to throw it again, can I?
I don't see why not.
If you're not like moving or anything, maybe.
Yeah, just yank it back.
Certainly, I will yank it back and throw it again. try and get another flea on the spear. Yeah. Oh, but a 12 is not going to do it, is it?
It's not.
It's not. But I have a power token.
There you go.
Do.
Use it.
I will use the power token.
+5.
16 hits.
In that case,
Wait, 12 plus 5 is not 16.
15 hits.
it's more than 14, which hits.
It's 17.
I don't care.
It hits.
It hits.
7 more points of damage.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, there's stuff I want to do, but I can't right now.
So here's a question. When he reels it in, did he reel in a macro flea?
You reeled in 5 the first time, and then 3 the second time.
How big are they? Are they like orange sized?
No. These macrophiles are more softball sized.
Would I be able to, like, maybe kick them off of the spear I have skewered, or would I need to get a new spear?
Free action, you just pull them off.
Excellent.
And these are like really grotesque looking things. Think of how a normal flea looks, but make them 10 times grosser and like a sickly puke yellow.
I think I won't, actually.
The backs are lumpy and gross and
I'm choosing not to believe you. I don't need that in my life. But that is my turn.
Next up, it is the swarm of macro fleas. Now, your piranha may do the intimidate to see if they
Yes.
get intimidated.
Is that my intimidation modifier? Or is that it making a will save?
I'm going to have you use your intimidation modifier for this because their intelligence is so awful that, yeah.
Okay. 14 on the die plus 5 for a total of 19.
Okay, with a 19, I'm going to roll to see what they do. Now, they cannot be frightened, but they're stupid. So they may run, but they still want to eat some. I'm going to roll d4 and see what they do.
As long as it provides a distraction and they don't try and eat us, we're good.
The swarm backs up. It cannot have the frightened condition, but they are scared enough that they back up.
Okay.
So they back up 15 feet, and then all of a sudden you see all of them rush forward another 10 feet and leap out of the water, and they're going to try and get on top of the boat.
Yes.
Oh boy, this is going to be in athletics. Oh, they got pretty good strength.
Come to me. Let me slap
Let's see,
you.
jumping. They're doing a long jump. Actually,
They're fleas. They can jump well, right? Right?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
I know I shouldn't be excited about fleas on your boat, but I'm excited about fleas on your boat.
Okay. It's adventure. We'll take it.
You know what? Because their strength is so good, and with that running jump, they easily get on top of your boat. There is a swarm of so many fleas on this boat.
Holy cow.
There's so many of them that they're going to try and continue to get on. Some are falling off. Some are, plopping back in and trying to jump up again. You are now surrounded, and all of your spaces are encompassed by these macro fleas, and they are gross.
Yeah. Okay.
So you did a good job. You scared them enough to jump out of the water.
Okay, I'm rethinking my idea for the macro flea circus. These are awful. Awful.
Next up, Izzy, it is your turn.
So we've got some of these on the boats.
Many. I would tell you an exact number, but that would be cheating.
Gonna drop my longbow and pull out both of my scimitars. Hold on! I'm going to start slashing like in a whirlwind. First attack is a 15 to hit, and that's my lowest roll.
All 3 hit. First off, Ander, how long and how wide is your boat?
We know this. We have talked about this.
We have.
Looking at my notes, it is 20 by 50.
Perfect. You're at the helm?
Yes.
Awesome. I need Streak and Izzy to make wisdom saving throws for the first attack.
I don't like that. I like that. A wisdom, you say?
Yes.
A 17, I say.
You're fine.
4.
Oh no.
Izzy, you have disadvantage on your next attack rolls.
Dang it.
You cannot take reactions, and your speed is halved. You are technically slowed.
Okay. Well, my other 2 dice.
Will count as your second attack.
Okay. The lower number was still higher than my first roll, so
So the damage for the first attack.
9 points of slashing damage. Second attack, another 9 points.
Awesome. Second attack. I need Streak to make another wisdom saving throw.
Neil, you have to do it out of game.
Yes, you, Neil, must take a wisdom saving throw.
Guys, I don't feel so good. That was a lower roll. That was a 12.
A 12 fails.
No!
You also have disadvantage on attack rolls. You cannot take reactions, and your speed is halved. Oh, also, sorry, the boat has to make a save as well.
On both attacks?
On both attacks. Because at the end of that turn, wait, hold on. Yes, at the end of the boat's turn, it was fine.
So it only lasts for a round.
Yeah, so at the end of your guys' turn, it's gone.
Gotcha.
So I do need to make a save.
You need to make 2.
What's my DC?
13.
Success.
Okay.
And success.
Awesome. So you are at full speed now.
Whoosh!
Well, technically she's got one more attack.
Sure.
Not gonna hit with an 11. And action surge.
Okay.
Yes.
First attack, still at disadvantage. 14.
A 14 hits. Siren's Wake, please make a saving throw.
Every time?
Every time attack is successful, you have to make a wisdom saving throw if you're within 5
Oh.
feet of these creatures.
That's crummy. That's a success.
9 points.
Okay.
Second attack. Nat 1. 14 to hit.
14 hits. Siren's Wake, please make another wisdom saving throw.
We're good.
Another 9 points of damage.
Wow. Okay, so please explain to me what is going on here.
Izzy and Dora are just in a blades flying about, slashing and hacking and trying to drive off these macro fleas. And you know how you're trying to like wave your hand away from mosquitoes to like leave you alone? That's what they're doing, but with swords.
Okay. Cool.
And that ends my turn.
Awesome. Siren's Wake has full speed because at the end of their turn, it got their speed and reactions and attack rolls back.
Okay. So I guess we shoot forward then.
You do.
No, here's a question. Can I ask all of the macro fleas to make a dex saving throw versus being thrown off the boat? And I guess probably everybody else because we jolt forward.
I'm going to say this is probably going to be a 15 DC.
Okay.
This is going to be very jolting.
Can I attempt to argue that because I am used to drunkenly fighting, I have a better chance of keeping my feet?
Do you have anything that may help you with something like this?
Technically, no.
And this is not a reaction, this is a save.
Yeah, this is just a save.
Okay.
And your saves are not affected by what's going on with these fleas.
Gabriella has a 16, so we're good.
You pass.
14.
Oh, I'm giving you a power token.
Oh,
I'm giving you
19.
mine, rather, just to be clear.
Bless you. Thank you. I'm sure I would be fine if you'd like to hang on to this.
No,
Are
I
you
would rather
sure?
you on the boat. I'd rather
Oh.
not come back for you.
what happened, Streeg?
So what it is, you're at the front of the boat, slip, fall.
Tumble, 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 tumble.
Gabriella puts out her hand and grabs him and pulls him back to his feet.
Perfect.
Got you there.
I meant to do that.
Awesome. Izzy, what'd you get?
So question, what's the DC?
15.
Yeah, I can't use a power token. I got a nat 1 for
Oh.
a total of 6.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's all I've got.
Power tokens won't help me.
The macro fleas got a 16. They just barely passed.
Oh.
Now, a few of them are going to go flying because there's a lot of them.
So this is the boat doing the thing?
So we are moving the speed that we were going downstream from the Court of Leaves,
Okay.
essentially.
Izzy is not paying attention to what's going on. She's just in the zone of swiping her scimitars, trying to drive off these things, and doesn't realize when the boat starts to pick up speed, like 0 to 60 in 3 seconds kind of thing. So she is lurched off over the stern of the boat, and she lands, we'll say back first into the water.
As you're
Okay.
slowly sinking from the back flop, and a macro flea smacks you in the face.
And Dora probably disappears by this point.
Oh, yikes.
Izzy!
At least I can breathe underwater. Oh, well, not, I don't have to worry about.
You just don't breathe.
I just hold my breath. I'm fine.
All right, as you sink, there's just dead macro fleas kind
I
of
probably
bobbing around.
can't see much because there's probably a bunch of like churn from the water,
True.
the
Yeah.
wake of the siren's wake.
You are in the Siren's wake.
Gabriella, it's your turn. You have lost a passenger.
Saved one, lost another. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying this encounter against you guys. It's really good.
We just zoomed forward. I don't want to cut speed, but I'm going to need to. So I'm going to drop that speed again. We're way far away. And Gabriella looks back and like, Izzy, but looks forward onto the deck of her ship. And she just gets angry. And she says to Streak, hold this, and starts clopping down the steps to the deck and begins firing off her Eldritch Blasts into the macro fleas. This is force damage. Oh, I just used my power token. Okay, I miss. I have a total of 10. Second one, 26. Not used to fighting these types. We're going to go ahead and do 4 force damage, and that shoots some macro fleas 10 feet away off the ship. This was probably a bad idea, going down into the midst of them.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Sorry, is there anything else you would like to do, Gabriella?
Be really upset.
Oh, wait, you hit them.
Oh, okay, that's a thing.
Gabriella, you are now in the midst of these. You must make a wisdom saving throw.
This is not great. But is this a magical effect?
If this is Pathfinder, it would be like a supernatural. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. There's nothing mundane about these fleas.
Okay. I have a total of 16.
Good job.
But the Siren's Wake needs to make one.
Mm-hmm.
What's our DC?
13.
That's a fail. So we slow down.
So you slow down, but really slow down. It's literally like like hitting a wall, kind of slowing down.
Does that mean that we have to make another?
On the boat's turn, you guys will have to make a saving throw.
Yay.
Okay, Streak, it's your turn.
All right. Are there any fleas around me?
They're all over the place.
They're all over the place. While still holding the helm, I'm going to start kind of pirouetting around and kicking and slapping all of the fleas I can see. But I have disadvantage because of reasons.
Yeah, you have disadvantage.
Oh.
Because they are just everywhere and you can't even see straight.
All right, well, slap number 1, 11 to hit.
Misses.
Slap number 2, 16 to hit.
That hits. Gabriella, make a wisdom saving throw.
15.
You pass.
Okay.
And the fleas will take 7 points of damage, which, I don't know if it matters, is magical because I have magic hands.
It says bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
It doesn't specify non-magical, though.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's frustrating. That's okay, I'll use a key point and swing twice more.
Well, now I need to know if it takes full damage.
Oh, no.
Because it's magical bludgeoning. It's technically magical. Hold on.
To a point, though, all the other swarms have that same resistance. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and it doesn't specify magical or otherwise.
Yeah, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks is damage resistance.
So that usually occurs on like a lot of magical things that have developed a natural immunity to mundane physical
I
weapons.
think this
Yeah.
is just the swarm itself is hard to hit. It probably does not take full damage.
I would concur with that.
Okay, we're going to say it does not, but then I will do some deep research because this will probably come up again.
Swing number 3. Hey, does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Does not. Once more with feeling, friends. Oh, I rolled 2 10s for a total of 17.
Hey, there you go.
Yep. Gabriella, make that save.
Yay.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm good.
Okay. What is your damage?
6 points of punchy damage, slappy damage, whatever you'd like to call it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anything else?
No, because that was my action, my bonus action, and I can't move, so I was told to hold the thing that doesn't move. Although she didn't say anything about me not moving it. But that's for another turn. I'm done.
It's their turn. I get to finally use one of their cool thingies.
What do you mean,
Yay.
cool thingy?
What do you mean finally?
Though, unfortunately, I only get 2 of you.
Oh, maybe I should be glad I'm off the boat?
Yeah. Congratulations, Izzy.
Oh, jeez.
Izzy might survive this. Okay.
I'd like to use my movement to abandon ship.
That's an option.
You could. Technically, your speed is halved. But I'm going to need Streeg, Gabriella, and Siren's Wake to make another wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Assuming this is magical.
Yes, this is magical.
An 18 for me and a 15 for the Siren's Wake.
A 17.
All 3 of you pass.
With flying colors?
Or like a ship in the night.
So the good news is you all passed.
Hooray.
You're still going to take some damage, but you are not stunned.
Oh, good.
How do you like them apples, monk?
I'm sensing a disturbance in the force.
Oh, okay. You take 12 points of psychic damage as these things are just crawling all over you and just being utterly disgusting. They're not making any noise, but their beady little eyes are looking into your soul.
Yeah, that's terrifying, grotesque, awful.
And because the both of you are the targets of their attention now because of what this was, you are going to have to make a strength check to get out of the swarm.
Strength, you'll say?
Yes.
And that is the end of their turn because they're just like, hanging out, man. Crawling all over y'all's. Izzy, you're in the water.
Yeah, did my scimitars go with me into the water or they're on the boat?
I'm going to say they went with you. You didn't.
And I didn't lose any of the jewelry that I'm wearing on my waist?
You put those away.
Okay, fine.
Unless you brought them back out again
Are
in
you
the 3
wanting to lose
hours.
things?
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
They're in your pouch.
Okay, good.
You put them away as the Aarakocra.
That's true. Wait, am I still looking like the Aarakocra?
Yep.
I would
Not
I would assume,
anymore.
like, okay.
The feathers are floating away.
I feel like I need to backtrack a little bit. When we first got on the boat and left Lake Town, I removed the Aarakocra disguise, and also I had signaled my ring with the green light to let Jaden know that I was safe. So, okay, now that we're back in time,
Okay.
End flashback.
I am in the water. Are all of the macro fleas on the boat, or are there some still in the water?
There's some still in the water. Some are still flying off, but there's none in your vicinity.
Okay, I'll take it. Is there anything in the river, like boulders or tree roots or whatever, that I can like grab onto?
Well, there was that uprooted tree that had a bunch of roots that Gabriella swerved away from.
That is within my general vicinity.
You can easily get there if you swim to it.
I am going to swim for it. I am no longer disadvantaged in half speed, right?
Uh-huh.
Then yeah, I'm going to use my entire turn to get to the tree roots and get myself out of the water and say, oh no, the Siren's wake is so far away. Whatever shall I do? I'll never see my friends again.
Your friends won't see your friends again. You hear screaming in the distance.
Oh no, they're dying. Bonus action summon Dora.
Where are you putting her?
She's going to be on the roots with me. No, you know what? I'm going to have her be 15 feet out from me, just hovering over the river.
Okay, you bring her out. She looks around all confused and turns around and gives you the, what the heck? Look.
I just raise my arms up and like I don't know, shrug, gesture, universal sign.
She looks a little annoyed.
I was at a party.
That ends my turn.
Everybody on the boat still needs to make a dexterity saving throw because it shot forward and then got slowed, and Gabriella also stopped it.
Yeah.
Here we
So
go
you're
again.
hitting a wall basically, and this will cause damage if you fail. This is going to be a 15 or higher.
23.
25.
Nice.
Oh,
That was a critical on my part.
Oh, good.
that's awesome. So my little macrofleas only got a 14 out of 15.
Ha ha.
So they are going to take a d6 of damage as they are flung up to the hole area. Oh, they took mass damage.
Good.
Job, guys.
Smack, 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 smack.
They're starting to lose their swarminess. Streak, you need to make a saving throw because the fleas took damage near you.
Oh, because the boat. Oh, man.
No, it literally says each time the swarm takes damage.
9.
Oh, no. Oh, we're still slowed.
Okay, the boat's still slowed.
I'm hurt. It's fine. Go on.
Okay, Gabriella, your turn.
We're gonna just get blasting away. I am gonna go back up to the helm again. I was like, this wasn't a great idea. I can shoot from up here.
Petition to change the macro fleas name to the murder fleas.
Murder fleas.
We're gonna murder them.
Yeah.
They haven't
Awesome.
done a whole lot of murder yet, though.
No, we're going to wipe them from existence.
Oh, that's true.
We are going to be murdering them.
Why would we change their name?
They will be the murdered fleas.
Murdered. Okay, I see.
Yeah, and so here's the thing. Because they flew and you didn't, you're technically not in their space anymore, so you don't have to make a strength check to move.
Oh, hooray. I'm going to try and blast some of the ones around Streak as I make my way up to him.
Streak sticks a leg out for you to target.
A 10 and an 11 is not sufficient.
No.
They're just everywhere, and they move too quick. They jump up and down and around, and it's just hard to hit.
They're gross.
Yeah, I am going to spend my last Bardic Inspiration on Streak, however. And so many features to scroll through. Blah. Yeah, so you get a d6.
Yay.
Streak, it is your turn.
Great. Lovely. Sounds fun. Am I still covered in fleas?
Absolutely. Because you were technically around the helm area and they flew towards the helm, so you're still in their space. Gabriella was not.
Yep.
I probably am now, having walked up to him.
Right.
Is this a strength save?
A strength check.
That's fine. I still have a very, very nice bonus to the roll of a 3.
Oh, no.
You're stuck, man.
Can I hit them still, though?
Yeah,
I'm allowed to still hit them.
but you're at disadvantage.
That's fine. I'm slapping a flea. Hey, that's not bad. 20 to hit. Take 8 points of damage.
Slapping damage. Slap, slap.
I'm going to slap him a second time. Oh.
Oh, man,
That's
that
okay.
nat 20 is
But
sad.
that means it's a 17 for 9 points of damage. And because we can, we're going to key point and flurry of blows twice more for slaps.
Listeners, you have no idea how upset they are right now about this.
I don't feel great, y'all. I haven't taken damage, but I don't like this. I rolled 2 15s for a 22 to hit. I'm slapping fleas right and left. Another 8.
Our characters, our emotions are running high, and also us as players.
I'm going to use the Bardic Inspiration. Oh! I rolled a 2 on the disadvantage, plus a 2 for the Bardic Inspiration, plus my 7 for 11 to hit.
Oh,
No,
not quite.
I'm so sorry.
I hit them 3 times, though. That was
Yeah,
not bad.
That's good.
That's all I got.
All
I'm
right.
covered in fleas, and I'm not feeling great.
There's like a couple just like sitting on your shoulders, like.
Yeah, they're just there staring at you.
They haven't like been biting us or anything, right? They're just doing like weird magical stuff as opposed to like actively biting and stuff.
Yeah, but it's about to get real bad there, friend.
Yeah,
Sure.
because I get to roll to see if they get their thingy back. They do not. It's called Desolate Drain, by the way.
Err.
Oh, great!
And this is not a homebrewed monster. But they are going to attack. And they're going to attack the person who is in their swarm.
Mm-hmm.
So they're currently staring at you with their beady little eyes, and all of a sudden their mouths open unnaturally wide and show
Oh.
like anglerfish-like teeth, and then chomp.
There is a surprisingly girlish scream from the pile.
That's a 22.
Yeah, that's
But
gonna
it's
hit.
not, because silvery fairies shoot out of Gabriella's hand and swing around silvery barbs.
Oh.
Hi, Streak, you're
bless you.
awesome. You're right. That is only a 12.
That 12 will not hit.
And Streak, you have advantage on your next D20
Yes.
Part of the swarm is going to move around to Gabriella because you've moved up closer,
roll. Yes.
and they're going to get into your square.
Mm.
Okay, next up, it is Izzy. You're still on the tree branch. You got a plan?
How far away is the Siren's Wake from where I am right now?
Far.
Slowly getting closer because we've essentially stopped at this point.
From Izzy's perspective, it's going, and all of a sudden it slams to a stop, and it's slowly floating back towards you now.
Okay. So, can I see anything that's happening on board?
Make a perception check.
That's an 18.
It looks like a swarm of bees from far away. They're jumping and flying around.
All right.
Well, jumping and flopping around, I
Yeah.
should say.
May I offer Izzy espies Gabriella and then a pile of fleas?
Yes, you espy Gabriella and then a pile of fleas.
I'll do you one better, friends. I am going to get closer of a sort. You're going to use my action to echo avatar. So I'm going to temporarily transfer my consciousness to Dora. And I can see through her eyes and hear through her ears. And I am going to have her move as much as she can during this round to try and get closer.
So is she just like running on top of the water? Just like
She's floating over the water, yeah.
She's just floating.
It might make sense to like pretend like you're running over the water, but she's not touching the water.
It's like holding an action figure and being like, wee, across your field of vision.
Basically.
That's wild.
So she can move 35 feet that way because I'm assuming that she would have my speed. Get closer so that I can see what's happening. She sees Streak covered in a pile of macro fleas. And she says, oh no!
So next up
Nobody's
is
at
the
the
Siren's
helm, so
Wake.
passive at this
Hi,
moment.
hello.
Yeah, he's still there.
Oh yeah, but you're not doing anything.
What would you like me to do?
I don't know. Gabrielle hasn't given you any directions.
Fair point.
Gabrielle, it's your turn. The fleas are now in your spot, and poor Strieg is just covered in these things.
Yeah. We are going to continue trying to blast them off of him. First blast. I rolled the exact same 3 plus 7's not enough. There we go. Okay. How about a 16 to hit?
16 hits.
Does it mean I gotta make another wisdom save to see whether or not?
You do.
I forget about the stupid thing every single time.
Every single time.
But we are going to take 5 damage, and it's blasted 10 feet away. Shot off a pile into the water.
A 14 wisdom?
You beat it by 1.
Oh, good. Siren's already slowed, but passes. And myself, I guess I have to make a save too?
You do, yes. The siren is no longer slowed, just had its turn.
I'm good.
I want to be kosher. Should I have made rolls when I was slapping them earlier?
You were already slowed. You were already affected.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It goes away at the end of your turn, so you are already affected.
See.
Gabrielle is going to push Strieg away from the helm so that she's got control now. Not doing anything because I've already done my action, but that's where she is.
Should I make a strength check to try and shake them off first before I start attacking them?
If she's not moving, I don't think
Yeah,
he
if
has
you're
to.
not moving, you don't have to do a strength check.
Then
The
I
strength
will
check is to
become-
get out of the swarm.
Will become slap happy. Yeah.
Just ram yourself up against the railing.
18. Well, 7 points of damage. And I have to make a wisdom save now.
Oh, I think I'm slowed. And so is the Siren's Wake.
That is a 16 on my wisdom save.
You pass.
Second strike. 22.
You pass.
Well, 22 to hit.
You pass the attack. Hit.
Ah, yes,
Thing.
very good. 5 points of damage to them. My wisdom save of 14. We're on a roll. How are they? Are they still up? They're still around? They're still troublesome?
You said 14 to attack.
No, 14 for that second wisdom save.
14, you're fine.
Excellent. We're going to do a key point and hit them twice more because they're still here and I don't like them. 16 to hit. 7 points of damage. And I have to make a wisdom save to that. That is plenty. 18. And then the final attack, is a 10.
No.
I was doing so well.
Explain how you doing this.
Well, you kind of mentioned it earlier. A little bit of throwing around. One strike goes straight to his chest and just smashes maybe 5 of them, we'll say.
Yeah, you're expecting like red or maybe like normal bug guts, the yellow kind of color. No, it's like this light blue. It's so gross.
He's gonna sickeningly kind of shake that off and take a stumble back. And as he falls backward, puts a little bit of effort into his legs and does a hop and lands flat on his back, smashing some more, rolling over, and with his other hand smashing the deck of the ship, smashing some others, and then just making a wild swing as he stands back up.
You know what? You can see wood underneath these fleas.
We're making progress.
As in the ship?
You
or...
can see the deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure they weren't like wooden armatures, that they were like automaton fleas or something.
We have finally scratched through the surface and found wood.
We have banded together and made siege engines to attack you. Please, charge!
Attack!
Everything is covered in blue.
This is not the paint scheme I had in mind.
Okay, and next up it's their turn. Oh, you're lucky. It did not recharge its thing. Strieg, you dropped, rolled, got back up, and the moment you get back up, all their mouths open at once and go straight for you.
Oh.
Probably won't hit. That's a 16. No, 17.
17 will hit.
And Gabrielle, you're slowed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, here we go. 19 points of piercing damage to you, Strieg.
Ow.
Wait, I lied.
You lied.
Hold on, I gotta re-roll that. Nope, sorry. It's different if they're less than half.
We're getting
13 points of piercing damage.
That's better.
I don't feel great, but I feel a little better.
That is the end of their turn. Isidore.
Continuing to move. Use both my action and my movement, so 70 feet. I'm getting there.
She's probably relatively close at this point.
Yeah, at the end of this round, you'll probably get there.
Okay, so I am just watching from afar via Dora and taking stock of what's happening. Once that has happened, then I will dismiss her and just decide what to do now that I'm on this route.
Probably just wait.
All right, it's the Siren's Wake's turn.
Gabrielle is at the helm. I think we're just moving back downstream.
Dora will get there at the next turn. Gabriella, it is your turn, and the Siren's Wake is no longer slowed.
Cool. We are going to go ahead and actively turn back downstream. Does that count maybe as my movement?
It will be your action to handle the boat.
Okay, that's fair.
Are you slowed?
I am.
Because you are slowed, and there's macro fleas all over the place, you will have to make a boat handling check for this.
Okay.
It's not going to be a hard DC, but because there's so much going on, and they might be messing with the gears.
I don't think I made it. Total of 7.
Oh, it was going to be a 10.
Okay.
You do a 45-degree turn, but these fleas are just...
Yeah, they are everywhere. Get off my ship! And just kicking out at them. But they're just swarming all over. So that's my action. That's honestly it.
Next up is Strieg.
I'm not slowed. No attacks have been made against them. It's great. I would like to play deck bongos as I make my way across the ship.
Do it.
Excellent. Strike 1.
You guys are so close.
21.
That hits.
7 points.
Make a save.
16 plus stuff.
You pass.
Second attack. 16 to hit.
You hit.
6 points of damage.
Make a save.
18 plus stuff.
Yep.
We're both slowed. Me and the ship.
Oh no.
Fun.
I'm sorry. I'm making
That's
problems.
okay. It's an up-down game.
You gotta get rid of them somehow.
I will use another key point and bongo twice more. Third attack. 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Oh.
Missed it by 1. A flea comes up and bites your arm.
How dare. I slap another group for 19.
That hits.
Damage of... Oh, that was low. 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And the wisdom save? Oh, I failed.
Well, at least it happened at the
It
end of your
happened
turn.
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's just going to affect you the next round, if there's another round.
Except it's their turn.
Actually, does it? Because it affected me on this turn, and then my turn ends. So did I luck out and it's not going to bother me?
No, that's not how
Oh.
that works.
I tried.
Well, it got its desolate drain back. I need the two of you, plus the ship, to make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Okay, Gabrielle is good, and the Siren's Wake has failed the save.
Streak is also good.
Those who failed take 21 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
The Siren's Wake is immune to psychic damage. It's a boat.
That's nice.
Those who passed take 10 points of psychic damage.
Good thing I used my hit dice earlier.
Streak is covered in blue splatters and has a splitting headache that is not
Yeah.
caused by a hangover.
Gabriella, you look at Streak and there is a macro flea sucking on his head.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. We need to take care of that.
Take care of what?
She just gives a little bit of, you got something right here.
Ah!
Izzy, your avatar makes it to the ship and you see it's just covered in blue. There's carnage everywhere. Street's got one on his head and there's one that's trying to eat his bicep but failing. Gabriella is trying to fight against the macro fleas that are in the steering wheel. It's a mess.
Oh no.
However, if you were to count, there is probably less than 20 of these things still on here, but they're still going for them.
Can't do anything as an Echo Avatar.
Can only observe. At least you're not
Let's see.
drowning.
I am not.
Or being
And all of a
eaten.
sudden, a river whale comes and
Oh, no.
eats Izzy.
Well, I'm going to end the Echo Avatar. I know what's happening now. And I'm just going to stay here. Whenever you get lost, stay in one place until they come back to find you.
Siren's Wake's turn. Is it moving or go backwards?
We're going backwards.
Gabriella, it is your turn.
We are going to attempt to fight off more of the fleas using Eldritch Blast. Okay, so I've got misses on both those.
But you are no longer slowed now.
Yay!
Okay, Streak, it's your turn. You might be able to do it.
Call me Mr. McSlappy. Attack number 1.
I can do that.
17 to hit. 5 points of damage. Second slap. 19 to hit.
That hits.
I'm doing well, guys. 8 points of damage.
You've got this.
Okay, I'm burning a key point. 2 more slaps. 14 to hit.
That hits.
Yes.
That hits exactly.
8 points of slap damage.
You're so close.
Last one. Oh, that's an 11. That's not going to do it.
You were so close. So close. Okay, it is their turn. They do not get their drain back, but they are going to attack. Streak's doing the most damage. They're going to attack you, man. Yeah, that's in the 20s.
Yeah.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of their turn. Isidore?
I continue to stand there.
Twiddle thumbs.
Sure, I'm in defense.
mean, you
Something attacks me.
You could summon Dora to, like, have a convo. Pass some time?
Yeah, sure. We're shooting the breeze. Quite literally.
So, what's happening? I only come out during, like, fights, and I never know what's happening. What's going on?
I don't know. These flea things are attacking, and I can't get back to the boat, so we're just gonna have a girl talk.
Okay. How's Jaden doing? And then we move on to the boat. Are you moving backwards?
Yeah.
Gabriella, it is your turn. It is so close. You've got this.
This is with disadvantage. Okay, so that's a miss. And the second blast, second beam is 12.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Sorry. Streak, it's your turn.
The dwarf is angry. The dwarf is going to slap like his life depends on
Another one chews on your shoulder blade.
12. Not going to hit.
Nope.
Yeah. A 1.
Oh.
No.
Burn it.
Another key point.
You can do it.
2 more. 11.
You can do it. I believe in you. Come on.
Natural 20.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Tell me that damage.
5 and 4 is 9 total.
How do you slaughter the last macro?
The
please?
murdered fleas.
I use a bunch of fake slaps to kind of herd them around until they're all in like one spot. And with my slapping, I'm kind of coordinating their individual jumps until they all jump at once. And Streak just does a giant clap of his hands there in the center. Smack! Blue goes everywhere, and the fleas are no more.
Oh.
Izzy, off in the distance, you see a blue firework of blood and guts.
I wonder if that means it's over.
Captain, I can't see anything.
It's okay. There's not much to see. Let's go pick up Izzy.
Right, which way is that?
Just sit down.
Okay. Squish.
Oh, so that's why Rosalind's here.
Yeah, I think she just felt trapped being stuck at home with her parents. And oh, hey, look, the ship's here.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hope you enjoyed your stay on the sandbar.
Oh, I mean, the company was pleasant, pointing to Dora. I'm glad you guys were able to get rid of those things.
Yeah.
Shriek, why are you all blue?
Can we stay docked for a moment so I can wash off?
Yeah, let's
please?
take a break here.
And that's where we're going to end our session.
Oh, jeez.
Started with cookie dough soda and ended with macro fleas destroying everything.
Yeah.
Oh, dear heavens. I feel like we've been so derailed in this episode.
No.
I mean,
you rolled
it's
the
fine.
encounter. This is what you got.
Admittedly, though, this is not the worst job that Streak has been on.
Oh, dear.
It's just beginning.
And with that, we will end the episode. Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh, I missed so much.
Power Word Grit is directed by Corrin Sparks and edited by Ashlyn McGregor. If you enjoyed our episode, be sure to tell your favorite kobold about us, follow us on Facebook, tweet us at PowerWordCrit, send us an email at powerwordcrit@gmail.com, or check out our website, powerwordcrit.com, for character art and bios. Thanks.